The Silent Protector, Episode 8. Remember there was some promotional stuff for the Year of Shadow, where they animated Shadow as Batman for just a quick 10-second short or something like that. It kind of stuck out to me as a strange crossover, but not unwelcome in any sense. Just kind of funny to think about. Anyway, on the docket for today, just a few more things to go through on my checklist for what I consider completing my playthrough of this game, which includes collecting the remaining keys or tokens and S ranks on Chaos Island Act 1 and 2, as well as Radical Highway Act 1 and 2, as well as the same for all of the challenges. Now I believe for the S rank trophy or achievement or whatever, you only need S ranks on the stages, and at that, you are allowed to use the Doom Wings. So in this case, where I only have a ranking for the Doom Wings, this S rank would count towards that achievement. Other than that, the challenges themselves apparently don't need to be S ranked for that achievement. If they're not too hard, then I think I'll consider doing all of these as S ranks, and looking at them, it seems like for the most part, my first run through was either always an A or an S rank. I know there are some times where I probably went back and redid them if I was unhappy with the way I played. But it shouldn't be too hard to get an S rank, I don't think. Especially considering these are only a minute or sometimes even 30 seconds long. Now I only looked up the location of the keys for the main stages because they're much longer than the actual challenges. So I'm thinking that once I go start collecting keys for the challenges, I'll not look anything up and just kind of go in there trying to find them on my own. The stages seem short enough that if I do happen to miss something, it'll be easy enough to restart. And also short enough that there's not too much to explore around to look in every nook and cranny to find these keys. Now beyond that, my collection is also not complete until I actually use those keys here in the main hub and collect everything in the boxes. But that also requires doing challenges as well, because those also unlock things in the collection room, which may be actually the most time I have to spend in my remaining time playing this game, considering how sizable this open world section is. I don't really know how many challenges there are, or if they... No, they certainly don't all show up on my map, I don't think. I may have to look up their locations at a later point in time, but I probably won't get to that in this episode. The last thing, after I do all that, I believe I'll go back to all the bosses and S-rank those as well, even though they're not required for the previously mentioned trophy or achievement. Now, picking up where I left off last time, again using the Doom Wings, seems like I'm only missing the S rank on Act 1, as well as the second key, and the second key on Act 2, though I already have the S rank there. Once again, I used a video for this one, but I'll have to go off my memory because I don't have it off the top of my head where this second key is. Already off to a bad start. That thing rings a bell quite yet.
Reach. Unleash the power.
Do I want to go this way, maybe? I think it was in this section, actually. No, wait. Damn. I saw it just there. Knew I can go back. Or kill myself to get it. These enemies... Oh, I don't take damage with the wings out. I could just wait here for the rings and the wings to run out. Well, I should have done that if I wanted to reduce the amount of time I'm doing this, but I feel like I just want to get the S rank, even with the wings. I already have the S rank, so I don't need to worry about it, but still. It just doesn't feel right. Right, that's how you do it. The controller is vibrating up a storm. Hopefully the audio isn't picking that up. The microphone. Uh-oh. Alright, don't mess it up this time. There we go. Alright, I messed that up. There goes the pinball machine.
Out of my way.
How much can we just fly across? Those guys you actually have to hit with the Chaos Spears, or Doom Spears, so they don't stun you. Even with the wings, and invincibility with the wings.
This is the ultimate power.
Damn. Even with the invincibility of the wings, you still get stunned and lose time. Oh. That was kind of weird, but I guess I'm allowed to do that. I didn't expect they'd put fans down there. Well, it was scuffed, but thanks to the wings we are allowed to get away with it. Pretty sure that's still an S rank. No. Well, I don't need to retry it. I already got the S rank without the wings, so... $13.99, huh? Let's redo it. It's only 2 minutes. I have no reason for wanting to do this. The time to beat's around 30:15 or something. Okay. It's only 2 minutes if I don't restart a bunch of times. It'll probably help me save a little bit of time.
Reach. Unleash the power.
This is bad. That was a bad time sync. Probably should have just activated the wings the same place I did last time. Alright, this will be a time save from last time. And if I can skip this entire section, that'd be great. I think we're doing better on time. What was it, 3:15? I don't have gas control. Oh wait, that part's next. A little bit later. This is bad. I've lost a little bit of time, haven't I? Alright, this is where they want chaos.
This is the ultimate power. Out of my way. All right. Free.
I think we'll make it. No! This is unbelievable. I think we're still fine, but... what a way to mess up right at the end. Okay. That was pointless. I didn't need to do that. Or did I? This was the one I already had the S rank on, so I did actually need to get an S rank. And I do actually remember where this second token is. Oh no. There go my doom rings. Doom wings, rings, whatever. Right around here. They dangle it right in front of you, but even so I didn't notice it the first time through. One of the ones that's kind of off the beaten path, technically. You have to go out of your way to find it rather than take a specific route. Not sure if this will help me save time.
This is the ultimate power.
Just doing it for the time save. Oh. Wing's not incredibly useful in this stage. Not as far as I can tell. This is a time sink. Okay, we made it. Not my best performance. Most of my performances are not my best performance, which should be obvious. That's just a fact for anyone, because that's the definition of best performance. What I mean to say is that I'm not up to par most of the time. Alright, last one. Last two, rather. First tokens in Radical Highway Act 1 and 2, as well as S ranks. Already had the Doomwing unlocked. I guess we could go into these without the Doomwing. But I think for the collectibles you might need the Doomwing. The route is probably pretty interesting without the Doomwing. Oh, quick restart. Alright, we're good. This does take up your time. Doesn't really stop in this. Running out. I think they give you enough rings.
Out of my way.
That wasn't what I meant to do. Whatever. Alright, Doom Wings went away. Guess I'll have to reactivate them when I get out of this section. Good thing I already unlocked this token. This one's kind of a pain to level yourself to get. This one's also a pain in its own right. That little segment, I remember my first time too, I always messed up there. Better to just avoid the rings entirely and go straight for the bridge. I imagine S rank is way, way harder without the wings. Is there a separate S rank timer for with and without the wings? Well, I won't put myself in for that challenge. I have heard Radical Highway gets pretty hard without the wings. For now, I'm just here for collection. Didn't really think about it before, but this one isn't a 2D segment like the other ones. The other Act 2s. I guess they felt it might be a little bit strange to end it that way, with a 2D segment, as the last main stage you go through. Ah, well, that's unfortunate. Didn't quite lock on like I wanted to. This is a clever shortcut that I only saw watching a video. They kind of hide it just barely out of view. Am I going the right way? I could have saved some time there, I see. I only vaguely remember some of the things going on here. I hope I didn't skip it already. I think I skipped it.
Unleash the power.
Probably took the wrong route. Guess I'll actually go the other way. Pretty sure this is slower. Okay, no, I could have taken the other route. Maybe my problem was going for that rail instead of the bridge here. No. Maybe it is actually ahead. That's right, it was here, wasn't it? These spinning bridges. Gonna have to slow down to get it, but there it is. Now I just need the S rank. And we just want to skip this guy.
Out of my way. Out of my way.
That one's a little perilous. The way you have to go around the loop and mind your controls. That's maybe too low. I'm glad they put the extra rings there. Ah. Well, there it is. All the S ranks in the main stages before it actually appears on screen. I meant to turn off those notifications. I have to do it every time on PS5. Every time I turn it on. Guess I could do that now. Now then. Just need to mark off my own personal list. Although it's unnecessary since I already know I collected everything from the main stages, it just feels good to X off everything that I wrote down. And looking at my next list for the challenges, there are quite a few items that I've already gone through, that I have all the tokens as well as the S ranks, including this first one I'm over right now. But most of them I'll have to go back for at least one thing or another. In fact, for most of them I'll have to get a few things, or most of them. But at least there are a few that are already entirely crossed off. Alright, in this one, the One Ring Challenge, we can take our time and find those other two tokens. I already have that one. See. Over there. Need to somehow do that. Alright, that's the second one. The third one's right there. Just need to jump over the missile. Damn. Can't turn the camera around either. Good thing we can reverse direction pretty easily. Oh, and in this one they actually show you the timing for the S rank in the upper right. Why don't they do that in the main stages? Unless I've been missing it this entire time somehow. Doom Blast. What's Doom Blast? Is that like the launch guy in the air move?
Yeah. This is it. Let's do this.
Just taking my time. Making sure I'm not missing anything. See any tokens here? I would assume the token would be up above. I already missed one. Oh, we'll keep going and see if we can find the third one. Let go of the boost early. Now, I guess I automatically think that all the tokens are up, and that time it was. But maybe for the first one, I had to launch a guy forward instead of up. Guess we can try up here. Nothing there. Nowhere else to launch this guy. And then I think we're already at the point where I'm going for the second token. Yep. It was earlier. Alright, let's do something different this time. Launch down? Nothing down here. What about forward? No, nothing in the air. Can't go through that wall. We're already back here. Forward? Huh. The tokens are in mutually exclusive locations. You literally have to go through the level 2 times to get them. Or you have to do some weird backtracking to get them. Oh, whatever. We have it now. At least that's informative for what I can expect in later levels, or later challenges. Might have to consider alternate paths. Did I already get the S rank here? I did not. Let's just use Chaos Control liberally, since we're going to be destroying a lot of guys. Oh, that stops Chaos Control, I guess.
This is the ultimate power. Chaos control. This is it. All right. This is the ultimate power.
Yeah, that becomes a cakewalk with Chaos Control. With all the guys you destroy, it's... pretty much every time you launch a guy in the air, you can use Chaos Control right after. And then some. Alright, that one took a lot longer than the other one. This one we just need the S rank, so... yeah, let's use Chaos Control as liberally as possible, since it's Chaos Control challenge.
Chaos control. This is the ultimate power.
The first time I was, of course, going for the token, so that should save some time. Skipping them.
Chaos control.
Simple. Token number 2. Already have the S rank. There's no option to switch the wings on and off here. Shadow has the wings out, but I believe there are no wings allowed in challenges. Probably because of how short they are, there's no real fun in figuring out where to use them.
Out of my way. Out of my way.
That's the first one. Wait. Under. That's not for the token, I guess.
Let's do this.
Ah, token straight ahead. That's why I missed it. Now, knowing that you have to complete the stage to save the token progress, I assume that also means you have to win the challenge for it to count. Only just barely. While going for the tokens, I'll have to keep in mind I can't just explore, I also have to be completing the challenge along the way. I've been doing it without thinking, but it may be a problem later. S rank and the first token. Going for the token first. Following the high road so far. And there it is.
This is the ultimate power.
That was a bad place to use it. If I used it earlier, it would have been good. Alright, got the S rank too. Sometimes the placement of the keys is something that encourages you to take the faster route, and in this case, that's what got me the S rank. But other times the tokens are just time sinks that hinder your S rank. It'd be nice if all the tokens could be designed in such a way that they actually help you get the S rank, but that would take away from some other options, I guess, out of game designers' hands. Encouraging players to take alternate routes, for example, or exploring or finding hidden places. I think it's fine the way that they did this. For the most part, the tokens are the fast route. Just need the S rank here. Once again, just need to use chaos control as liberally as possible, I believe.
Chaos control.
chaos control is interesting as a mechanic for this game because it also pauses the level timer, makes it so that, oh dear, so that you don't just have to take the fastest route or anything.
Ultimate power.
You have to think about which routes help you get chaos control. Maybe go out of your way to find some enemies so that you can get the extra 5 seconds on the clock. Which is how long I think chaos control lasts, 5 seconds. It only helps a little bit, but in a game like this, where the space between seconds really counts, I think for speedrunners and the like, it makes the pathing more fun compared to some of the jankier Sonic games where you just kind of try to angle yourself directly towards the goal and launch yourself as fast as you can towards it. Well, that's interesting in its own right. I'll call it the versatility of Sonic games, that they can do both. Be both. Last token. I think I remember this. Shoot. I don't remember this. I missed this one. Must have been thinking of a different Dash Ring challenge stage? Maybe. It's hard for me to parse what's the fastest route to this part. Here you go up, and then you skip over, I guess. Don't need all the rings. And here, take this. Oh no, I didn't think I jumped that high. It's hard to tell because of the 2D and the angle they point you forward. Oops. I gotta be extra careful here. Let's just not boost. That's unfortunate. Still getting the token though. And got the S rank too somehow. I guess skipping over that middle section or beginning section really saves you. These challenges are interesting too in that, to get the best time possible and clear it, you have to think about your routing that gets the minimum clear condition, in this case only 45 rings or barely over that, which also gets you the lowest time possible. I'm not that kind of player, but I appreciate that they allow for that kind of play. All 3 tokens, huh? Yeah, I think I'm pretty bad at the surfing. Probably my worst ability. It's a pretty simple one, but I think just the timing of it and how far you go, I never really got the hang of. Which way do we want to go?
There.
I didn't realize there were clocks. Have those been there the entire time? We only got one this time. Which way? To the left, maybe? Oh, we haven't been here yet. Well, there's one. But I haven't broken enough boxes. Oof, this is getting rough. Well, they put all these boxes at the end for you anyway. I guess the boxes at the end help you make up what you're missing, but you lose time. It would be faster to get boxes along the way, rather than do it all at the end. Probably. I'm actually not sure which one I got, if it was the second or the third one. Let's try going right this time. There we go. Need the extra boxes. And we're good. I'm pretty sure that one was one of those mutually exclusive split path situations, where you had to go left or right to get one of the tokens. Interesting enough. They don't all have to be optimization. Last token. Moving pillars, yeah, the one where you get crushed. This one, kinda gets me. Kind of, gives me that bad gut feeling that you get whenever you get crushed in video games. That's the first. Oh, I thought we could press X to go up. Looks like you don't get your double jump back after you do a homing attack. You have to do a homing attack, then a double jump at that point, I think. Single jumps, single jumps, single jumps. There we go. Almost forgot. Oh no. Well, I had to restart anyway. No checkpoints in these stages. Of course they're fast, you don't need checkpoints, but they're still pretty crushing. Ugh, I didn't. That wasn't a joke. I don't make jokes. Like that. Coming up on it. Okay, that was a bit nerve-wracking. I wanted to go without the boost so that I wouldn't overtake it, like I did last time. But going without the boost means the wall gets that much closer to you. Didn't like that feeling. Second token. They're keys. They're called keys. I think I'm the only person that calls them token. Whenever I search for it online, I have to use the term key, of course, but token is ingrained in my head. Oop. That's the first token. There's the second.
This is the ultimate power. Let's do this. Chaos control.
How many more do I have? Starting from here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Did that. Did that. Did that too. 5. 5 more. Not too bad. Should be able to wrap up this episode. Just the first token. Oh, the funky spike balls. I remember this one. In Sonic Forces, I played as the bird. Oh. Because the bird gives you a double jump. The other types of characters that you can pick for your creative character have different abilities, but I really like the bird. Both because of the double jump and also because I like birds. Sometimes Shadow does a homing attack. Other times he does like a chaos control thing.
Out of my way.
I missed the first token already. That's so our roll. My character's name was Wonder the Bird. Had to give him like a simple name. Oh, you do have to hit that ring. There we go. A simple name like Knuckles the Echidna or Tails the Fox, although no one calls him Tails the Fox, I guess. Things like that. I thought Wonder was a pretty simple name for a Sonic type character. Just the S rank. One ring only. I feel like when I did this the first time, I just kind of brute forced my way through, and that probably slowed me down a bit. Just kind of damage boosting and recollecting the one ring that I had. The recollection is probably what caused me to restart a lot. Or not restart. Waste a lot of time. That and going for the tokens, of course. Alright, goal's in sight. Just need to go straight over. Damn. We don't need the ring. The ring is just a suggestion. You can skip it entirely. Just the S rank here too. This one was weird to me, I think. Because you have to press the buttons to make the robots fire their lasers. I was used to thinking of them as something you have to avoid, but you kind of need them here.
Alright. This is the ultimate power.
Luckily this one's easy to S rank if you don't go for any of the tokens. Two more, right? This one and the last one. Don't need to worry about S ranks either. Just the second token here and the first token on the last one. This is the one I remember. The one where I screwed up the ring that they lay out for you to collect the token. Right here. And there we go. That's simple. And finally, one more. Just to make sure. S ranks and keys across the board. Except for this one. Should be easy to spot, the first one, I guess.
Alright, three.
There it is.
Let's do this. This is the ultimate power.
Where do I... Oh, that deactivated the... Gotcha.
Alright, three.
Where am I going? This way? And that's it. That's all the collection done. Only the S ranks on the bosses remain, but we'll save that for after. We do all the collection here, in the main world. I didn't notice that thing drifts back and forth. That's kind of creepy. It's not that big of a world, but I feel like there's a lot going on, especially considering that there are more challenges in the Doom Zone. We've got our work cut out for us. But that'll be for next time. For now, it's a good time to take a break.